First, we see Jen. He has a hobby and a profession. He is a photographer. On the other hand, we see Ning. She is doing some part-time jobs at this time and trying to save money little by little. Looking at her, it seems like she is living a struggling life. Whenever it is the rainy season, sales go up and she can eat good food. Her sister is also with her. Looking at them together, it seems like they love each other a lot and they're each other's only family. Today, Ning finds something in her sister's handbag. It is a proposal ring. As soon as she sees it, she realizes that her sister's boyfriend has proposed. His name is Xing and he is a cop. Ning immediately goes to meet him and says, "Can you explain to me how you proposed to my sister without asking me? Why didn't you tell me? Do you think my sister is an orphan? I am her family. I will play the role of her mom and dad. If you want to marry her, we will have a formal parent meeting first." On the other hand, we see Jen. He has gone to a party with his friend, but there is another photographer there who is his senior. This senior bothers him a lot. He feels upset because even though he has a degree in photography, Jen with his street talent is performing much better than him. He tells John rude things and says, "You are just guessing, you will fail in the future." After this, Jen wakes up the next morning, and as he opens his eyes, he slowly remembers how drunk he was yesterday and how much trouble he caused. He remembers that he told many lies, made a lot of noise, and threw a big party for everyone, and when he paid all the bills, his credit card balance went negative. On the other hand, Ning is very happy these days because her sister is getting ready for her wedding, and she always wanted to see her sister happy because her sister worked very hard to raise her and always supported her. Today, Ning also wants to see her sister enjoying the happiness of life, and at that moment she sees a very cute lamp that her sister likes very much, so she thinks of giving it as a wedding gift, but it is very special and its price is even more special, which makes her think why she is so poor that she cannot even give a small gift to her sister. At this moment, her friend Kai comes and sits with her and advises her to check online, explaining that many people sell used items that are almost new. Meanwhile, Jen is sitting with his friends who tell him that yesterday he became their role model and the way he spoke and taught that senior a lesson was amazing, but Jen is worried because he has a lot of money to pay back and doesn't know how he will manage. They suggest that he should sell something to cover the amount, but he loves everything in his small flat and doesn't want to compromise because it is his comfort zone, yet in the end he compromises and decides to sell his cute lamp and puts it up for sale. Ning sees the ad immediately and messages him, talking very cleverly, and they agree to meet and check the product. The next day, they meet at the same place, and Ning comes fully prepared, trying to get as much discount as possible by carefully finding defects and saying it looks 1 year old, asking him to reduce the price, but he replies that he has taken care of it more than his own life. She opens the packing, uses a lens, and looks for scratches but cannot find any, and later in a cafe she gives her phone to Jen and lets him take good photos of her, but during an argument Ning almost falls and Jen catches her, while at the same time the lamp almost breaks that he tries to catch it and thinks he has saved it, but one part is slightly damaged, and seeing this breaks his heart. He says he doesn't want to sell it to someone like her and wishes he had never come, while Ning replies that it was her fault to come and that he is a crazy person. In all this chaos, Jen ends up with Ning's phone, whose battery is very low, so he takes it home to charge it, and as soon as it turns on, calls start coming in while Ning is using someone else's phone to call her own and angrily accuses him of being a thief. He explains he had no such intention and tells her she can come and take it, but she says she is very busy and has to attend her sister's parent meeting tomorrow. When he looks at her phone, he sees her wallpaper with her sister and realizes that the man her sister is marrying is his own brother, Seon, a brother he has painful memories of because Xing abandoned him in childhood, left him crying in the rain, and never came back. Meanwhile, Ning books a place for the parent meeting and orders a lot of food because she doesn't want her sister to feel like she has no family, but while they are eating, Jen arrives and says he is there to represent her, having found the address through her phone and a message from the restaurant. Everyone is shocked, and when Xing realizes Jen is his brother, he becomes worried, while Jen behaves rudely and tells his sister-in-law that his brother never mentioned him because he has a habit of abandoning people and might abandon her too. This makes Shing deeply uneasy, realizing there may have been helpless reasons he never explained. After finishing eating, Jen starts to leave, but Shing follows him outside and asks for a chance to explain, only for Jen to reply that he has grown up bearing all the pain and doesn't want to hear excuses or false reasons, reminding him that even after so many years he never received a birthday gift and saying that just as Shing left him before, now he is leaving forever. Saying this, he walks away, wishing they never meet again, and despite loving his brother deeply and treasuring the camera his brother once gave him, he cannot resolve the pain, so he decides to quit photography, throw everything away, and move on, believing he no longer needs relationships or family. He will take care of himself and move forward. On the other hand, Ning's sister gets married. After this, the story fast-forwards 3 years later. Everyone seems to be settled in their lives. Ning has left her part-time jobs and is now working at a company. Although her position is temporary, she hopes to become permanent soon. Meanwhile, Jen is working at a real estate company. His job looks stable and he has even decided to buy a flat of his own. He spent his entire childhood in an orphanage and today he is about to build a home of his own. For him, there is nothing happier than this. He even gives his friend advice saying, never believe in relationship. They deceive you. Start earning money because money doesn't deceive. On the other hand, Ning's boss shatters her hope of becoming permanent. She becomes very upset and starts crying. Later, she goes to her sister's house where her sister has prepared delicious food for her. Her sister wants to show her that she is settled in life, but she can sense everything Ning is feeling. She tells her that she didn't become permanent yet and that there is no hope for now. Stay with me. I want to be your support. You're getting weaker day by day. That I want to take care of you. I've even set up a room for you. Ning goes to see the room and notices a job hunting book placed on the bed. Seeing this, she gets angry. She has already been depressed for several days. She tells her sister, "You think so little of me that you believe I'll cling to you like a parasite my whole life. When will you let me stand on my own feet? I have self-respect. I don't want to ruin my married sister's home. I don't want to be a third wheel." Saying this, she leaves. Her sister tries to comfort herself, thinking that the two sisters are just fighting and that Ning will be fine soon. At the same time, Ning receives a message. She becomes deeply upset after reading it. The message is about her father. He is in prison and has been granted temporary leave on parole. Meanwhile, Sheng sees the message and becomes anxious. He immediately tries to call his brother Jian, but Jian doesn't pick up. On one hand, Shing is stressed about his own life. On the other, his wife tells him that Ning isn't answering any calls or messages. What should I do? She wondered. In this state of distress, Shing gets distracted while driving. A truck crashes into their car. The accident is extremely serious. The scene shift. Ning is sitting in one place and Jen is sitting somewhere else. Both of them receive a call at the same time. The same devastating news is delivered to them. They learn that their loved ones have lost their lives in the accident. Ning is heartbroken. She loved her sister deeply. They were each other's only family. Today, she feels like an orphan. She also regrets that she was angry with her sister before she died. Jen too loved his brother even though there was distance between them. He is shattered. At his brother's funeral, another bomb drops in the story. Jen learns that he has a nephew. A very cute baby named Wu is standing there. When Wu starts crying, Ning takes care of him, but the baby doesn't pay much attention to her. He keeps running toward Jen. Jen thinks the child doesn't look cute at all and tries to avoid him. However, while trying to protect the baby from falling, Jen ends up holding him. During this moment, Ning gets injured. Ning goes to the hospital to get her wound dressed. Meanwhile, Jen has to manage the funeral arrangements and take care of the baby at the same time. He feels completely trapped. Despite everything, Woo turns out to be incredibly cute and grows unusually close to Jen. Perhaps he feels that Jen is his father. Jen becomes exhausted by the baby's mischief. He tries to escape, but Woo clings to him constantly. Once, while Jen is carrying him, Woo vomits all over him. Jian stands there, washes his clothes, and cleans the baby. He thinks, why hasn't his aunt come yet? She should be here to take care of him. While trying to entertain Wooju, Jen drags him around in a bucket. The baby seems to be having a great time. Just then, Ning arrives and scolds him, "How can you behave like this with a baby?" But Woo refuses to get out of the bucket. Later, Ning tells her friend, "While John is here, I feel like there's someone who shares the same pain as me. He's helping with the arrangements and taking care of Woo, too. Things I once found so annoying don't seem that bad anymore." After everything is finished and they are about to leave, they learn that the baby has no one else left in the world. At this moment, only these two are his family. If neither of them accepts him, Woo will be sent to an orphan. Does anyone want to take responsibility for this baby? Someone asked. Jen immediately responds. What are you talking about? This is the first time I've seen this baby. How can I take responsibility for him? And I don't want any connection with Sean or his family. I've done enough. This matter ends here. Saying this, he walks away. But Ning, who has a very soft heart, says, I will raise this baby. As she prepares to leave with Woo, Jian helps her one last time. Since one of her hands is injured, he places the baby's belongings in the car. Before leaving, he gives Woo a piece of candy and says softly, maybe we'll never meet again. Finally, Ning takes Wooju to her house. Woo enters the house as if he feels peaceful. He starts playing with his toy, but Ning keeps missing her sister everywhere in the house. In the next scene, when she goes to the room where she and her sister had their last fight, her heart feels heavy. Then she sees a sticky note her sister left behind. It says, I'm sorry. Seeing this, Ning breaks down and cries for a long time. She misses her sister deeply. After that, she receives good news. She gets a call for an interview from BS Food Company. She is finally going to get a chance to become a full-time employee. Her sister is no longer with her, but Woo. He will be the support of her life. On the other hand, we see Jen. He is broken on the inside, but he pretends to be calm and detached. He acts as if nothing affects him. He is drinking with his friend and mentions that people want him to take responsibility for the child. He questions what kind of relationship he even has with the baby. In reality, he is trying to justify himself and hide his guilt. His friend, however, can sense that Jen is deeply sad and only pretending to be fine.